good recording. He's
what?
back.
What's back?
Oh no.
What are you? No, explain. Don't just say things. Explain.
Welcome to the Battlefight Ridercast.
Hey everybody! Hey everybody! Welcome to the first episode of the Ridercast. Home sucks.
Hey,
No!
Home sucks.
Fuck
home
you!
Sucks.
Eat shit,
Fuck
home.
you.
Get better taste.
Wow, home. I can't believe you can't.
I
can't-
only
I
have
can't-
the best taste.
Home. I can't believe you're homophobic. I can't believe you hate lesbians. Oh my god, home. Holy shit. What the home?
Suck a dick,
Believe
home.
this. Yeah, home. But I bet you'd hate that being so homophobic. This is awful.
Haha.
How bundled up in self-hate are you? Jesus. Oh my god.
Welcome to the Battlefight.
That is the
Ridercast.
end of the
So-
first and
so
only
disgusting.
episode of the Procurement Podcast. Hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Another
Battlefight Ridercast, where this is a chaotic mess, and I'm guessing I'm the main host, home, joined by Pep.
Lol.
Hi, I'm Pep.
And the human tumor meme.
I guess meme's not in today. Oh well, let's continue the recording.
Thank you for responding, meme.
Well, it was a joke that Home is homophobic. He's not. He is, however, he hates women. That's the real reason
He
he doesn't
is,
like
in fact,
Precure.
incredible gay.
Yes, that is also true.
Yes, I hate
Fair.
women. The guy who always plays, who in every game where I get the choice to pick a gender, I always go for the female one.
He's defending himself, it's true.
Oh shit! That's exactly
God
what
damn
someone who
it.
hates women would say.
No, that's not how this works.
That's
not
exactly how this works. It's been proven.
No.
He also hates
No.
Kamen Rider Jean. That's another thing. Yeah. Welcome, first-time listeners.
I will tell you right now. I'm wearing the shirt that says #1 Kamen Rider Jean fan.
Wait,
So don't say that shit to me.
where did you get that shirt?
I made it.
That's actually pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
He also hates Kamen Rider Femme. So,
I mean, he does hate you.
exactly.
I mean,
through
I
threads and
hate
properties of
I mean,
hate.
you're right. I hate the character of Kamen Rider Fam. The design is cool.
Wow. He hates the first female Kamen Rider. What the hell?
Yeah, because she was written by Inoue.
This is oh my god.
And as we all know, Inoue cannot write female characters.
Speaking of Inoue, today, like most days, we're gonna be talking about Kamen Rider. What a shock.
Why'd you have
Surprise.
to tie to Inoue? Why'd you have to tie to Inoue?
'Cause, he's shocking. And this
He's
is
the
a
peak
shock.
of Kamen Rider, come on.
I will put you in... Shocking!
Talking about peaks, today we've hit the first peak of Kamen Rider Revice, aka
I-
Kamen Rider Revice episode 13. Phoenix's
you're wrong.
close call. What?
You're wrong. It's not the peak of Kamen Rider, it's the peak of fiction.
Not
Yes,
yet.
it is.
Not yet.
Alright, that's episode 14.
Yes.
Boo.
Episode. Yeah. I can argue with that one. Yeah. But we'll get to that episode when we get to that episode. But before we get to that episode, we have to get to this episode. As is the law of sequence. Any computer scientists out there? A level computer science.
Boy, we
Phoenix's
sure didn't
close
miss
call.
you.
Or in Japanese, Phoenixu Kikipatsu. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but hey, that's
I
the
would
name
like
of
to
the
hold.
game,
I would like to
baby.
hold a meeting and a democratic vote to dethrone a meme from saying the Japanese title. So it's to give it to the person who at least remotely understands Japanese.
That's my. What do you mean? I'm learning Japanese, and also that's my bit. You can't steal my bit.
I did
bitch.
last episode, fuck you.
Yeah, and
No,
upon
no,
realizing
no,
that
you
how
didn't
his Japanese
steal
is
my-
much better than yours, I want to hold this meeting.
No, shut up. No, we're not having this meeting. Moving
Meme
on.
sus.
Maybe if you want to keep your position, get better Japanese.
I've been screwing up my Japanese on purpose. Thank you very much. That's been the bit inherited from not Gigaboots, the Mondo Cool podcast from
Okay, but
Mr. Field.
But on those podcasts, they weren't fucking up intentionally. They just don't have the good pronunciation of Japanese.
Right, but I'm fucking up intentionally to mimic that
Thus,
feeling.
yes, thus you're copying them, and thus we seem like fucking shitheads that only copy
That's
other
just
people without
that's
coming
the
up with
truth,
good content
though.
ourselves.
that's the
It
truth.
is, but we can at least mask it.
Lol.
Fine. Phoenixu Kikipatsu.
You still said it
There,
wrong.
see, Still said it wrong, but at least
Okay,
it sounded
fine.
a bit better.
Fine. How do you pronounce it? Explain to me.
Phoenixu Kikipatsu.
That. Okay, walk me through this. What did I do wrong here? Phoenixu Kikipatsu.
You stretched it to eyes instead of saying two eyes.
Kikipatsu. Moving on.
I like
The sky base. Phoenix's giant aerial fortress has to land on the ground to refuel and restock some supplies.
Don't read the subtitles, please. I will fucking kill you.
You don't have the balls. The Phoenix
base. But I like that since it's now landed, we get a proper, see how the scale of it.
Big.
Yeah, it's big, but we get to see just how fucking big.
I also really like knowing that it does land and it does refuel and people can get on it like normal people and they don't have to get on it with flying bike shit like we joked about before. It's very nice to know.
This isn't Kamen Rider Gaim.
Yeah. I will say, however, the rehab centers are fucked up and don't seem to make any sense to me.
Why?
Yeah, it's prison.
Don't you recover
prison.
from demon possession by being stuck in a solitary cell?
Yeah, it's not even prison. It is just that solitary cell. It's like the opposite of rehab.
Let us not talk about how keeping someone there too long can breach some actual laws. Shut up.
Alternatively, this is just the holding cell for that one guy because he's such an asshole, and everyone else actually has
to be fair,
rooms full of stuff.
He is so far the only one who had their demon resealed and still stayed a piece of shit.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, we don't know about the prisoner guy, but
Wait, who's prisoner guy?
From the first episode, the one they kidnapped.
I want to be honest. I don't remember much about the first episode. Other than, the only thing I remember of the first episode was the wall getting smashed, when he gives the and he kicks through the wall. Cool as shit, love it.
Speaking of cool shit that you love, hero me in a bath.
But that's not cool. It's hot. It didn't hit me till just now watching this. This whole scene is a flashback.
Yeah.
I just originally I watched it. I just thought we got a random shot of them in the bath for no reason.
Okay, now I gotta wonder.
Hey, Karate Girl.
No,
Karate
Girl's driver was a dud.
Mm-hmm.
That,
as far as I'm concerned,
only two people should have known about. Did Wakabayashi / Chameleon give it to her?
Bring that up later. We're going sequentially, right?
People have seen the episode if they're watching this, presumably.
You don't know. Maybe some people prefer to ingest their Kamen Rider content through 3 jackasses.
And those people can eat shit because
it's like the second.
Yeah, but they're sure as hell not watching this podcast.
Yeah, who would watch this podcast?
Who would watch this podcast? Not me, that's for sure.
So, who gave Sakura the driver? Considering, based on the events of this and the next episodes, the only person I see, it has to be fake Wakabayashi.
Personally, I think what happened was fake Wakabayashi
God?
gave. I think fake Wakabayashi gave the driver to Alteca, who gave it to Aguilera. Because I don't think Aguilera.
I think that fake Wakabayashi did not know about the Libera driver.
No? Why do you say that?
Because George mentions that it was a prototype for the revised driver, which means it had to come before. But the revised driver already existed when
I'm wondering
Wakabayashi was replaced.
Shh. We'll bring that up on the next episode. No, shh.
We can't say that because wait, no, this has nothing to do with Wakabayashi. I just want to say, what if we're gonna reveal that George used to have an assistant, but they disagreed on something and they left, and they took the dot driver.
But wouldn't that George immediately know who it was?
Again, it's George.
That is true.
Maybe they were so mad at them. Maybe George was so mad at that person they forgot he existed.
Or George is the one who gave it to Aguilera, and he's just putting on a ruse for everyone here.
But why?
No, why? With his insane reaction last time, it wouldn't make sense.
I don't know, because he's George. That's why.
No,
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking the person who gave Sakura the driver is someone we haven't met yet. That's my guess.
I think it. Yeah, it could be. Who? Okay, do we know any characters who like?
Because again,
would be.
Considering this driver was a dud, means it was unfinished. Thus, someone had to take the driver and finish it to a workable state.
What if it's the other family?
I was gonna say, is there any characters who we know that are important, but we don't know exactly why they're important or how they're important?
I try not to think about them. They give me brain rot.
There's the other family, and there's Buchan.
Yo, Buchan.
Busan, say it right. Say it right. He's a son.
Busama.
The only person who can call him Buchan is Father Igarashi.
And hey, we're finally getting the upgrade form. So no handshake for you, Ika, until we get the upgrade form ready.
And none for you either.
Hiromi's getting cucked. No demons for you.
God, no, we can't go back. Oh God, he's gone back. Not this cuck saga. No.
Also, I like the lore exploration that Hiromi is a country hick.
It's really cute. I really
maybe
love
that's
him.
why he was bullied.
But also I would say that
no, if he grew up in the if he grew. Oh wait, you're saying like he moved to the city and then he got bullied for it. That makes sense actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's just so good.
Meme, how many places in the countryside do you think have schools?
A lot? What do you mean?
This is the countryside, which means they probably don't have a school nearby.
Why wouldn't they have a... What?
Meme, you cannot open a school for like 5 people.
Oh, okay, you mean like countryside. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough. Right, yeah.
I mean, what's the fucking anime called? It's like with small girl with the flute.
Small girl with the flute. I mean, let me just pop that in
Non Biori. That takes place in like a village that has like 15 people, and the school has there's one school that is basically that's elementary, middle school, and high school all in one, and it only has one classroom.
Sugomomo.
No.
Love flute.
I said no, non Biori.
Oh, I thought you were saying no, not Biori.
I'm gonna kill you.
You can't kill me because my ears are bad. That's
you can't kill him because somebody cannot name his series.
Yeah, that too. It's not my fault.
Yeah, like I was thinking that because they only have one class, and then you have like a 6-year-old girl. You have like a 13-year-old girl and a 16-year-old girl all in one class. In
my elementary school, there was a class that was 4 people.
In my elementary school, we had the 4th and 5th grade were one classroom for like a few years.
Oh, that was normal.
I had a friend who they grew up in the countryside, but they had to like start going to a school in the city because the school in the countryside had shut down because there was like 6-10 people only going.
Oh yeah, the elementary school where I've been is shut down by now. It's now a nursery home.
RIP.
Also,
speaking of nursery homes shutting down, we cut to the Deadman's.
Okay, that chameleon Deadman design is fucking me up, especially the eyes.
What do you mean? It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good, but the eyes are fucking me up.
Is it the eyes and not the fucking jaw made of sinew?
The jaw is fucked up, but the eyes are just...
I love it. My favorite thing is the chest, personally. I really like the chest, like the way the sinew snakes down the abs. And it has exposed muscle everywhere, like the triceps and stuff, too. So cool.
It's truly worthy of the best original Rider Man.
Okay, so wait, is he based off Rider Man?
Look at him!
Okay, yeah. Okay. Shit, yeah. Oh my god, that's so good. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, what such an upgrade from Rider Man.
God. Oh.
We want to figure out. Also, we don't know his name yet, so what do we call him?
Just call him Wakabayashi. The
No,
real
no.
one's
No,
dead.
that's not Wakabayashi. I was thinking...
Chadabayashi.
Wakabayashi Alter.
Absolutely not. Get the fuck out of here with this weeb shit.
Wakabayashi.
No.
I like that one. Wakabayashi. Wakabayashi. I'm good with that.
Fake Bayashi.
Wakabayashi. Let's go.
No.
Wakabayashi
You're
supremacy.
saying the same thing. It's just his name.
Whack
No, it's
a
not.
Bayashi.
Wakabayashi. I love his eyes here. Okay, I'm going to put this note here for later. If I love his eyes with context of something that happens in the next episode, then I hope we can get the image up when we talk about it. Yeah. Pep knows what I'm talking about.
I think we all know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a better name instead of Whack Abayashi is cheating. Gekleon.
Sounds edgy. Fuck you.
Yeah, too edgy. Yeah. That's the kind of name
What?
Pokemon would have, I think.
It is a Pokemon!
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Gekleon is from Gen 3.
What do you mean Gen 3?
Here. Gekleon.
Kecleon. Like
That's some really weird fan art of Charmeleon. This is from the Gen 3 games. That's a really weird, like, normal type Charmeleon Pokemon. Not Charmeleon fan art. I'm sorry, I don't know what's with me today.
I feel like I think you need to leave.
I don't. Let's move. Oh, I just noticed, like, if you look at his eyes, there's like a little bit of like, you know how you have tear ducts? There's like that, but it's like filled with sinew for him. I'll try to get the image. It's really weird. Oh, I think the point has been made that his design is really cool and really creative.
Yes. Also, I like how everyone is dunking.
Wakabayashi.
I love how everyone is dunking on the trash man.
It's because he's such a trashy man. He's better than.
He's the most. He is the sequel to Isaac.
He's
Oh my
very
God,
clearly
he
not
is.
fucking agreeing with the sacrifice thing.
Yeah.
I can't. I love
also
how
love-
smarmy he
I
is. He acts like he's like, ho ho ho. When really he's just like,
I
yeah,
also
what I
love
mean.
how Julio has to pull him out of the chair.
He doesn't have to. He does it because he wants to. He enjoys it. As is his Gifugen given right.
Bull given right.
Following that incredible scene, we cut back to.
I'm so glad they're bringing him back.
I am too. Like, he had, in my opinion, he was like probably the worst of like the single episode villains. But him coming
of
back
the
makes him so much
single
better.
episode villains.
Hmm?
Of the 2 single episode villains.
There's more than 2. There was not single episode. I mean like the, independent story ones. Like there was him. There was that mom.
No. Just one where they only appeared in one episode.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I meant like.
It was him and the fucking caddy with the golf dipshit.
What about the Doctor Man?
He was for multiple episodes.
No, he
there was
wasn't.
just one. The Cheetah Dead Man.
Oh, the cheetah didn't. Oh yeah, that one was one episode, right?
See, I'm not the one who's crazy. You're crazy.
As I said
I
before,
knew that
he was
already.
the only one that got his demon sealed and still was a dick.
Mm-hmm. I love how just dead inside he looks. It's great.
Okay, now we gotta figure out. We gotta help out the Igarashi dad. What's gonna be the title of the video with the dominoes? I was
Also
thinking
Domino.
playing with dominoes while getting swole challenge.
Gone wrong. Gone.
Dominoes
Gone,
with Busan?
No, we can't do the second bit.
Dominoes with my son. Wait, no. Playing with dominoes while getting swole challenge with myself. Going wrong.
Playing with myself and my son. My daughter walks in.
No, not like that.
Domino and muscle challenge with Busan's son.
Busan's. No. God. That's some cursed lore.
Iki and Sakura are full siblings, but Daiji's the half brother.
Oh. No.
Also, we again get to see Mama Igarashi still trying to convince her daughter to be a trad wife.
I don't know if it's be a trad wife. But yeah, the point is still there.
Wait, was her last name before she got married Inoue?
Shut up.
No.
Women cannot be riders, you know that. You will die. I will
God.
ensure it.
That's what the fly swatter is for. It's to kill her if she doesn't put the thing down. Oh my god, wait.
No,
The person who gave Aguilera the driver, it was the mother. No, it was Busan wanting to oppose the mother.
Busan is Gifu.
No, you see home. Her maiden name was the name of the ultimate woman respecter, Kusaka.
I understand my arteries bursting open.
We're gonna see, like, on episode 24, we get a grand betrayal, and then we get to see Mama Igarashi doing the smile with the cross eyes.
God. Oh. Cutting away from that horrifying image.
What are you talking about? It's awesome.
We get Ikigai likes to like start to a new arc. Well, I guess not start to a new arc, but like a sweet continuation of something he's had this whole time. You know, being the nosiest person ever and being worried about people. Him trying to learn to not worry so much and trust his siblings.
Yeah,
and
like Dad says, where
Dad says
someone,
the best line there in the show so far.
Yeah, trusting someone takes more courage than worrying.
And then Busan follows that up with.
Yo, you have a single kid. One.
What?
I mean,
Wait, what?
Daddy Igarashi is the dad of one child. We talked about this.
Oh my
no!
Shut up.
Shut up!
Even I don't like this bit. And I like a lot of bits. I'm a very bitty guy. Yeah. Bits.
Ending your bit, we're gonna continue with
We cut away to this to see the children of GIF seemingly just randomly attacking a
the
square.
seeds of GIF.
Yes,
The semen of GIF.
the cum of GIF attacking a random city square, much in line with, in the spirit of Kamen Rider. Which
Now, Sakura,
I think
don't be reckless. We gotta approach this carefully. Eats the bag, runs in.
based Sakura.
Base.
Also, I like how it took Daichi 0.1 second to figure out. Wait, this is all one giant red herring.
It's
Shit,
great.
they're attacking the base.
Virgin forehead Daichi. Wait, maybe it's a distraction. Chad big muscle Sakura. Punch, punch, kill.
I mean, is that a is she being a Chad when she's biting into the bite? She's being baited.
Yes.
It is if she beats them all before it can be considered a distraction.
Mm-hmm. Which they do.
Off screen.
Yeah, but they do it still. I love this next bit with the two phase twos working together to try and
Yeah, I loved with Chameleon pretending to be a lawyer man. He's licking his lips like a fucking manic cunt.
I'm being honest, I didn't realize that wasn't Lawyer Man when I watched this, originally. So I was like, man, he's a lot weirder than I remember him being.
What if you didn't realize there's a scene where he turns into a chameleon?
No. Later, yeah. I just mean in this scene when I was watching originally, I didn't realize.
Of course you wouldn't get it.
Of course.
Yeah. So I just thought
He's
he was
been
being
in
weird. But
solitary
looking back on
confinement
it,
for a while. Him going weird wouldn't be a surprise.
yeah. I also, when he does transform back, I didn't realize he was transforming back from the lawyer. I thought that was him disguised as another, what do you call it, guard.
Yeah, and also I like what they're doing with the I
love the business, smarmy business aspect, because he does nothing. He just walks up and takes a thing out of someone's pockets. He is completely unnecessary.
Yeah, he's, like I said, the sequel to Isaac, a pathetic cunt.
Look, Aguilera's desperate.
Yeah. Aguilera is definitely not desperate. She's a simp.
At this point, it's like, of course, I feel like the next upgrade point is gonna be like a culmination of all the gimmick toys before. But here it actually has some interesting, like, bit of context where George was like, okay, I want to make a form that excludes Vice completely because fuck him. But no, it's not gonna work.
Oh, that's great.
You still need the power of friendship.
I'm really wondering what the through line of George making these drivers was, because they all. I don't know, it just feels. What is the order of him making? Because he makes the Libero driver first. He makes
which fails.
Yeah, he makes the Revi driver second, right? Then he makes what?
We have now. Also look at the Demons driver, and what is it called? The one that Daiji has.
Two-side driver.
Yes.
The two-side driver. Those have been the only ones that have actually caused problems.
Yeah.
And it's the only ones that are trying to exclude the demon in any way.
Yeah, it's weird. Also, why does this two-side driver have the flip function anyway? I'm wondering, lore-wise.
Again, George was probably trying to come up with a driver that would only use the person and just try to exclude the demon as much as possible.
I mean, the way George explained it, he basically said that making the demon stronger makes the fucking good side even stronger.
Does he say that when?
When Daiji first transforms into life.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that, man. But yeah, so my point was that I thought it was Revice, then Tusai, then Demons. So I was wondering, because if you think about it that way, every iteration has the demon be less and less, what do you call it, used, right? Because Libero originally doesn't.
The word you are looking for is prominent.
No, I just want to say we haven't. Didn't we see the Demons driver before the two-side driver?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it was made sooner.
Yeah.
But that also doesn't mean that. That's unclear, which one was made first, the two-side or the Demons driver.
I personally think. Actually, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, fair enough. But the point is, the two at the very end of that list are the ones which are completely independent of Demon.
Thing. The Libero driver is the one that's the prototype for the Revice driver. That's the failed one because then because as you can see, the demon that comes out isn't as doesn't have the freedom that Vice gets.
Right. Yeah.
And then with the two-side driver and two-side driver tries to split them up into basically taking the same body, but where instead of splitting the demon and the person into two, they're still in one, but they just switch between each other. Who's in control? And with the Demon's driver, that one is the most we don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, I personally think what's happening is that because the demon is dead, is basically just putting the demon stuff into Hiromi. So he's that's my theory, that he's becoming part demon wherever he uses.
That's what I was also thinking with all the tubes and how his bit is him transforming his bodies and with all the gushing and the.
And that's also why he seems to be getting weaker and getting more hurt every time he transforms. It's because it's fucking up his body.
I think what hurt him was the fact that he was trying 2 Genomixes in a row.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Also, wait, I have a theory. What if with Kamen Rider Demons is the new Kamen Rider Zabi?
Oh, no.
Where it will be constantly switching riders.
I would. We don't need
Kamen Rider.
Why? Because I love Hiromi.
Okay, no. Yeah, I was thinking with that. I was thinking with Kamen Rider STD. That's
ST Demons.
That's the upgrade form.
But this time they're gonna go all the way and actually make it sexually transmitted.
The upgrade form.
No,
strong tactical. Wait, no. Strong tactical demons. The upgrade form. STD.
No, if demons really is STD, then I think the second user is gonna be Daiji.
Yeah.
No. also,
There's never gonna be a third one, ever.
Yeah.
I still find it weird, but also interesting. It's like, okay, the main animal for the main rider, you have dinosaur. Okay, but what about the three others that are also protagonists, also like on the good side? Bat, spider, and a snake.
No, wait, you know exactly why they did that, don't you?
Like it
I
feels
feel like you have to know.
Yeah, I know because those are.
It signifies that while Daiji, Hiromi, and Sakura might be a bit old-fashioned, Iki truly is an old man.
No, it's just like those three animals are very much associated with being evil in a lot of myths.
I mean, I was thinking more about the three original Kamen Rider villains.
I know that bat and spider are, but I don't know anything about a snake.
I read this. Oh wait, look up Kamen Rider. I swear, original.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I'm not here because apparently I don't matter.
No,
go ahead. You do. Never mind. I take it back. Editors, no, cut this bit out. Leave the credit to.
Just, Bab, be confident in your speaking role.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
there was a fucking Cobra Man in like episode 3 or 4.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Thank you, our resident Showa. What do you call it?
Expert.
Exactly, a resident Showa expert.
Okay, yeah. So like that, I get. It just weirds me out that Iki is the dinosaur.
As I said,
That's
he
what
is
weirds
the
me
old
out.
man of the 4.
But no, it's just like these, the three, secondary, tertiary, and such riders. They have their form signifies something, that they're a reference to something. And then you have a revise, which is just which seems to instead reference Promare.
No, he's referencing Sentai. Come on.
No, it's because dinosaurs sell well. Idiots, both of you. Gah.
Forehead.
Come on, forehead. What are you, Daiji? Speaking of Daiji, we get a really okay. So, Daiji and Sakura return back to the Phoenix airship, and we get a really sick double transformation as they face off against the two other gift techs.
Again, I'm still having problems with
away.
I still have problems with these new rider shows where they do, okay, we're gonna have multiple riders transfer at once, which is gonna rupture my eardrums.
It's usually not that bad, but I think this one did have a problem.
Yeah, I still hate it. It's just like, please, just you can keep the jingles, but don't do the voices.
I'm trying to remember there was a writer season that did it really cleverly. So they basically had shorter versions that played right after each other, and it just had the ending bits cue into each other. It sounded really nice. But I don't remember which season it was. It might have been X-Aid.
Probably X-Aid. Like that one, I mean, it started with X-Aid.
Yeah, exactly. Was the first one to have
them yelling, with the henchers being yelled out. Also, I like the scene where Iki runs it.
Ghost had similar issue.
I mean, no, that's not. That wasn't them yelling full sentences and such bullshit because.
What do you mean?
Well, Ghost had was something similar to
the drivers didn't shout, but you know who did shout? The actual characters who just go. What was it? It was like, my soul will burn bright. I don't remember what Alan and Spectres were, but they'd all say it, and it sounded awful because they do one after another, boom, 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 boom.
Again, in Ghost, it was less just it has a voice, but it doesn't yell out full sentences in an obnoxious way. And also isn't part like a part of a pop song or some shit.
You yell out shit in an obnoxious way. Fuck you.
Says the master of yelling out obnoxious shit.
Anyway, I like the scene. The scene where Iki runs in, Daiji, they lock eyes, and just Iki reaffirms his trust. Just a nice little scene.
It's so good.
Yeah. And then fucking Hiromi, the fucking hero, saving Lovkov.
As long as wait, where's the quote?
As long as I will protect her.
Yeah. So good.
What a good boy.
The best boy.
Goodest boy.
Goodest.
Pat him on the head.
Bum, bum.
Yo, but what if I pet Lovkov instead?
You have 2 hands, don't you?
No.
And
What?
then
It was a
as they're
horrible
fighting,
accident.
and, speaking of good boys and best boys, the return of the rat.
The rat. All right, wait. So I'm behind a bit.
Kagero.
I love I love the effect, like when he gets hit with the vroom. I don't know what you'd call that, like the white turning to black. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And the first thing you see is
Don't assault the mic.
you get the idea.
Yeah, but you don't have to assault the mic.
What do I want to say? Finger flicking. He finger flicks. It's
Finger
good.
gunning. Fingering? Yo, fingering?
It's
Yo.
not. It's not even like remotely though.
Yo, Kamen Rider, come. I mean, it's funny I say that considering what follows is Sakura getting gangbanged.
No,
But-
don't
but I
you
mean-
fucking don't do that.
But
Don't
I mean,
bad.
get yourself somebody who looks at you the way Kagero looks at his driver.
Please don't. Please stop. Please stop. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I misheard that. That's good. I mean,
By the way, meme, did you know that it's not pronounced Kamen Rider Evil, but Kamen Rider Evil?
yeah, I know.
We have ears. We have
Eviru.
ears. Yeah, but I'm gonna call it evil because that's the word.
I can't believe you would.
And
you
it's
would call,
easier to pronounce.
I can't believe you would call Kamen Rider Decade Kamen Rider Decade. You're disgusting, home.
Yes, the decado is important.
Exactly. Honore Decado.
Anyway,
Boo.
then we get the scene where Iki comes to George like, "Hey George, we gotta go. Let me get this driver." George's like, "No, it's not done." And then Randa comes in, which is Chameleon, and then he says something that makes George go, instead of "Hey, hey, hey," he does "Way, way, way."
Way.
like I don't know what the actor like. It's clear it was supposed to be like the H sound just wasn't heard and it suddenly transformed into a W.
Maybe he was just trying to say "Hey."
Wayo.
George just wanted his supply of whey proteins at that very moment.
And then after that, we have thankfully we get the jobbers, the fathers. Instead of rushing in and beating everyone up, they just stand there and just wiggle.
I mean,
So,
yes, they
so
understand narrative beats and based department.
Yes, they understand that Iki and Vice need to have a scene. So arguably their best scene together.
Hell yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, just him yelling in desperation, just "You're a coward, Iki. Just let me go at him." And
It
just
takes
the,
more bravery to trust.
and it's just slow, the slow down, like him just getting like fine then as he releases it all slow down, and then he just fucking decks Chameleon,
What perfect, immaculate timing.
Oh god.
and then the scene where he just punches the father behind Iki. That scene was so good.
I love Chameleon clutching his jaw. It just makes it have so much more impact.
And then the power of friendship, again used really well, results in the what was it called? Rex?
Barido.
Barido. The Barido vice stamp to be fully completed.
I love Barido Rex.
Again,
Burrito Rex.
Burrito Rex?
I keep explaining myself. I'm not against the power of friendship. I'm against the power of friendship being done in a lazy way. Here, it's done incredibly well.
It's wonderful.
Where since the driver itself, like what they're powered by, is something that needs both parties to cooperate. So them reaffirming their bond and their will, and that making them stronger makes sense.
And them working together has been like a consistent theme so far anyway. Like with the what do you call it, mixes.
Yeah.
Then becoming once.
The
It's really
same
cool.
thing. That's the same thing with Double as well. Where
See, Double's less power of friendship. I feel like that one's much more power of gay.
again, there's something I was saying, off podcast, just talking with Beb. It was like, what is it with Japanese media portraying best friends as 100% homosexual?
Conversation
great, it's
came up
wonderful.
while we were talking about the 3rd season of Freak here.
Yeah, because I just had realization, like every single time in Japanese media where it shows like two persons of the same gender being like incredibly close best friends, it always 100% of the time comes out as gay.
It's great. It's wonderful.
It just weirds me out that it's every single time.
Was the anime
Because
declaring
everyone
a
is
war on
the
Shinzo
that's the
Abe?
most base kind of friendship.
But that's not like that was even before Shinzo Abe, because bet you can find that in like from stuff from the 80s or 70s.
Oh man.
And after that we get to we have Iki and Vice and George being transported to the battle scene.
No, not yet. Before that, Body Rex unlocks.
No,
Revive, Revive puts on the driver, transforms, and in the middle of transformation, just boom, straight across the chin.
Oh yeah, that
Chameleon
was also a
gets
good scene,
knocked away, out of scene. It's amazing.
Yeah, go away.
Again.
And then, to fully complete the new henshin, we have to go to a more appropriate scene. And just, I love the henshin where just, Iki becomes egg.
Egg.
Something...
All this egg.
I kind of love how much more the gift techs seem to like Kagero so much more than the sleazy asshole. Even though they hate Kagero, it's great. It's great how much they hate the sleazy asshole.
I mean, I feel like it's more Kagero hates them than they hate Kagero, so it's fine.
Tulio definitely hates Kagero.
Yeah, but he hates him less than fucking Trash Man.
Yeah, that's fair. It's also because...
And also, I like how to complete the henshin, fucking Vice punches the egg.
It's great. Because it's basically just Vice doing the thing, like where, Iki holds out his hand and Vice punches the hand. It's like that, except Iki's not holding out a hand, he's an egg.
And then the motherfucker's blue balling us on Vice also getting upgrade form. Assholes.
To be
Honestly,
fair, Vice had it coming.
He had it coming. But then he makes up for it by making a unique weapon himself.
With fucking super glue.
I love how canonically the reason why he doesn't have a form is just because he was an asshole to
George one time.
Yeah, it's great.
Just one time. It was just a one time.
I hope George actually just murders Vice, and the reason is just for insulting his ex-aide. How dare you call my ex-aide cosplay shitty?
George gets it.
You're wrong. It's not an ex-aide cosplay. It's an ex-aide furry cosplay.
An ex-aide fursuit.
Yes. We have to be specific on this.
Right,
George gets his rider suit, transforms into his ex-aide form, kills Vice, leaves. We never see him again in the show.
Seeing as George is still so petty over the X8 fursuit, does this confirm George as being a furry?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Hey, this one's for you, karate girl.
Yeah, and we actually get the use for the Scrimblow, which is turning into fucking Blade fans.
How dare you? There is always a use for the Scrimblow, and that's being adorable.
Yes, but she gets the use in battle.
Yeah. I love how Hiromi is still fighting for his fucking life, even though Love Co's been swooped away.
Yeah, and he's fucking handling them with a fucking briefcase.
He is! It's so good!
Also, pretty sure that
Hiromi confirmed strongest human.
Pretty sure that Jean is the first rider to use fans as a weapon.
Really?
Yeah.
It took them that long?
Yeah, it seems like such a classic weapon. I mean, I'm not complaining. Fans are awesome.
Yeah. And after this we get what I'm gonna say is the best fight in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Just the way the ice is utilized is so creative and fun.
It really reminded me of O's. Like that first fight with Putotira.
Yeah.
But I think I love more about the ice in this fight is just how Vice uses the shield. It's so much fun. It's like the first rider, I think, to have just a shield as a weapon,
And then, like in the shot where Revi has the ice and the ice block gets crashed, and he turns the broken ice block into like ice spears that he then chucks at them.
It's so cool. It's so good.
It's so creative. And then also, this also applies to episode 40, but that also gets used in a really fun way.
Yeah. And then, I think the best use of the ice has to be when, Alteca does, like, the weird tentacle thing through the cars.
And it freezes them through the fucking cars.
It's so extra. None of that had to happen, but it was so cool.
Yes, because the fucking blessed director is on the job.
God.
Yeah, just a person with immaculate taste.
Honestly,
For reference meme, this is the Ren versus Disaster director.
Oh my god.
Of course it is.
Oh fuck! You know what? That makes a lot of sense because he uses the same sort of like weird trails and stuff when Ren and Disaster went like shoop, 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 shoop. You know?
They were swooping.
Yeah. So good. Before we made fun of Home before when he said that this might be the best season of Rider, but honestly, 14 episodes in, I think I might agree. Like it feels like it's going to be.
Like I'm guessing that episode 15 or 16 are gonna be end of the first arc, and if it depending on how it goes, this might be the best first arc in any Kamen Rider show. Like it's so strong. All the characters are, all of them are so good.
Ooh, wait! We can't stop about things being good anymore because we're about to get the best finisher in Revice so far.
Yeah, you
also,
guys like O's.
Also, don't forget about don't forget about Ja's Rider Kick that undoes the mind break on Daiji.
That's what I'm talking about. The best finisher in Rider. In this show.
I said you guys like O's.
I fucking love O's. Time judging Thor.
No.
What? What do you mean no?
But no, yeah, the Rider Kick was great, but I think that got blown away by the 0-1 reference Rider Kick. That happens later.
0-1 reference Rider Kick.
I mean, the one that Ikki does. Whereas he's crashing through the ice and we get the shot of in slow-mo as the ice shards are around him. That's 1-1 from episode 1 of 0-1.
I'm gonna check this. Wait, skip.
Like, at the end where Alteca's trying to run away from the Rider Kick, but then fucking Vice shoves him in.
Oh, yeah!
Get yourself so a big man like Vice.
Vice is such a little shit. He's great. Oh, man. I don't really see the 0-1 in this.
Yeah, because it was in
oh wait, no. Never mind. I see it now. Like with the shards falling away. Yeah.
Where it was the pieces of the
of Taro.
Yuma gear. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I remember now.
Yeah.
I guess what I was thinking was in my head, like the main thing of that is him like bursting through the body.
Yeah.
So it didn't register.
The body, yeah, and also the bus scene.
Oh man, you know when the cars were snaking through, that was a lot like the bus scene.
But yeah, I really like this Rider Kick because it's the one time where it's taking so long actually matters and makes sense. Where okay, it's taking too long, we can escape. No, you don't. Get back in.
You know, guys, there should be a fighting game where you play in teams of 2, and one guy is the main fighter, and the other one just helps you land the finisher.
That just sounds it.
I'm pretty sure there is already one.
Also, what do you call it? Ikki confirmed based One Piece enjoyer.
Also, I love when fucking Kudo, so just don't call him Lawyer Man. He just always goes, yo. And Vice, yo.
Vice responds to the dipshit.
Yeah.
I genuinely think Vice just doesn't know who he is. Like, he's forgotten.
Pretty sure that this is just the effect of the voice actor improvising like half the lines.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then just the god with the Ikki and Vice where, as I typed in my notes, true friendship begin.
Yeah. Okay, why is Vice like out and walking at the end of this, and then he's back to being inside Ikki next episode?
That's also what fucked me up because Ikki released him, but then he goes back into being.
I thought that was gonna be like Vice a thing. Now. He was just around.
Vice might have canceled the contract because he still can't be walking in public.
I guess, but we need to make humanity more tolerant of demons. All right, that's all I'm saying.
I'm thinking if by the end that happens and you just see people and their demons coexisting,
that could be pretty fun, actually.
No, and then we get like a crossover with 01. And then we get to see like, one city that's just like, that's all accepting of human gears and robots, and then the next city where it's just all demons.
That is such a fucking like a drive cross double kind of crossover. You remember when that happened?
Yeah, just over the pond.
It's so stupid. I love it.
That's what I want in like a movie or like something where a special.
God. Following that fun idea, we got a really, really awesome shot of Captain Wakabayashi walking towards the screen.
And then just transitioning into Chameleon. It's so good.
It's not just transition. It's like the shutter going goes black and then goes.
What
into
a good
Chameleon.
cut. What a good cut. That was episode 13.
What a best episode.
13.
Peak fiction.
Peak
begins now with episode 14. Titled.
Give me a second.
You're slipping. What do
you mean I'm slipping? Slip of these nuts.
Episode 14. The commander is a dead man. Shirei Kama. Detomon.
Commander. Revise.
No, now it's my name is Kamen Rider. Bye.
Confirmed Vice dying.
Also,
Editor's note, cut all this out.
I like that we're getting a bit more lore on Gifu, considering
But where is it? Well, we're getting this lore on Gifu. Would it happen to be Kamen Rider Revice, episode 14? The commander is a dead man? Shirai-kan wa dead one? As they say in Japanese.
You're so full of salt.
I am the goddamn ocean, motherfucker. Don't test me.
Me be like, I'm so full of salt. Yum!
That would dehydrate you really quickly.
You want to be full of salt? I stopped recording 10 minutes ago on accident.
Oh good, we don't have you in the podcast, it will be good. We can win now.
Oh yeah, fuck off. Fucking ghost heads.
Murder, death, kill.
Alright, don't worry, no murdering yet. That was a joke. That was funny. That was a ha 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 ha.
It better be, or I'm rushing in flash style to Britain to chuck you out the window.
I was imagining more.
They'll kick you out.
Kage from Naruto.
They'll kick you out immediately because of Brexit.
God.
No, I'm gonna be too fast for them.
You can't be too fast for Boris Johnson.
Yeah, you can. Fucking look at him.
No.
Fucking snail can outrun him.
No, his hair is fucked up because he runs so fast.
No. He doesn't have enough speed, so his hair just falls off.
You know what's fucked up? Canonically, Boris Johnson does his hair on that on purpose, so he seems more down to earth and relatable.
Yeah, that's the point.
What a cunt. What a fucking asshole.
He's just a fucking agit pie of Britain.
Anyway, let's get away from politics and instead discuss monster politics with Gifu-sama.
The politics of based. Wait.
What politics
no,
are
wait,
there
this
to
isn't
discuss?
This isn't based.
We've already discussed it long ago. We love Gifu-sama cook.
Yes.
We do. I really like this little... wait, does it happen right now or does it happen later? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. No.
Yeah, we're just talking about in order to properly become Giftex, Gifu-sama has to choose you.
Yeah, it's great. I love just how, fucking angry Lawyer Man is.
And also, I just want to say, them talking about, Gifu-sama chooses you and how you are sacrifices while the Lawyer Man eats. It made me thought is that if that was a subtle, them subtly hinting that in a sense the sacrifices are Gifu-sama's meals, they're his food to consume.
That's good. I didn't think about that, but that's really good.
Because it made me wonder, why would they have the lawman just eat there?
Yeah. Especially since when the lion says, "Fine, I'm good with being sacrificed," he stabs the fork into the steak.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Again, just storytelling. What a concept.
Incredible.
And then again, trash man eating shit. And we
Julio
almost got
making Trash Man eat shit.
and we almost got a topless Aguilera.
God.
Dojo artists are gonna be so happy about this one.
Oh boy. Oh God. Oh fuck.
Then we get back to Hiromi, George, and Daichi discussing what happened. And
Having
they
an
bring up
emergency
the
meeting, discussing
they
the
bring
Yujiro
up-
Wakabayashi be sus.
No. Before we talk about this, sus, did anybody notice this in the corner of the episode? I don't know if I can get a full shot of it, so I'm just gonna get this. Surrounding. Wait, look.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
It's incredible. What do you think those are?
Based George.
Shudo, or do you think they're what do you call them? The full ones, the big ones. Can't remember what they're called now. Do you think they're fig arts? I think George would go all the way and buy fig arts of every single rider. What do you guys think?
Probably he already doesn't have them.
Alright, we did see his collection before, never mind.
You think he doesn't own Kamen Rider figure art NFTs?
Wait, is it
No!
Oh,
He's
God,
anti-NFTs.
oh, God.
He's anti-NFTs.
Wait, you know what's so fucked up? There's a Saber figure. There's a Saber figure in here.
Of course it is.
And he's met Saber.
No, that
he
episode
hasn't.
didn't
He has not.
happen.
He
Did you
hasn't.
forget?
Right. I'm sorry, yeah, I
He
forgot.
will
it
meet
happened.
Saber when the Beyond Generations movie releases in like 3 days.
It's also really weird how like
No,
all
wait,
these
it's like
figures
2 days. Shit.
Yeah.
Ugh. Wait, is it 2 days?
Yeah, on Friday.
Shit. Okay. It's really weird to me how every single rider here is in their base forms, except for Geo, who's in Grand for some reason.
I think it is a reference to Geo, the whole setup.
Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. It's
Because
weird.
in like the Geo 50 years later future, there is like this big centerpiece of like Oma Geo in the middle, and there being like statues of the Kamen Riders surrounding him.
A Geo 50 years. Oh right, yeah. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That is
Also,
funny.
it fucking knocked me out when they got to the scene where they're like, they fucking bring up the Mammoth Deathman. I completely forgot about that. Like,
Yeah.
we still don't know where that came from.
So we did. Oh shit, you're right. We didn't. God, man. I was gonna ask, did we see what do you call it, that scene of Wakabayashi giving the stamp to
Maybe.
No, we didn't.
No. Okay, we didn't.
No.
But we still didn't know where it was from anyway, so we could have
Yeah, we
made the
didn't see
connection.
like who was tied to that dead man. Like we didn't know. Just showed up. It's like this is again giving me way more like faith in Revive, because it brings up just these random plot points. But in every other season, we would just get forgotten about by both the writer and
Wow.
fans.
Wow, almost as if one actual writer is writing it.
Yes.
I also love Hiromi's actor in this, just generally throughout the whole episode, but even in this, just how angry and disappointed he was comes out so nicely.
Yeah,
remember that
flex.
the actor's performance is the only reason Hiromi's still here.
Man,
he's still alive, but for how long? Considering the Christmas episode is coming up.
Yo, Christmas coming
and
up.
considering how this episode ends.
Speaking of, based on
Okay then. Let's
the point of this
mark that in.
podcast is to own ourselves. Don't you know?
As NFTs, let's go.
No! No!
Yep, guys, this was the long con. You can buy our NFTs at
Just so you know, Battlefight Ridercast
SellingMonkey.com.
doesn't support NFTs or blockchain or crypto in any kind. Fuck that shit.
Non-funge these nuts.
You don't... except for Dogecoin. To the moon. Let's go.
Also, I love the scene where it's like, okay, we get a shot of the transporter under the table, and then the shot of Wakabayashi with just that smile from behind.
It's just the slightest hint at what Chameleon is truly like. It's great.
Yeah.
And what Chameleon is truly like. Oh, I cannot wait to get to that.
Yeah.
I'm
just
doing
like-
that grin right now. Just imagine doing that. Also, as we're saying, speaking of Padaru, talking about things you whip cream to,
No, ending it there. Moving on. Yeah.
we cut to
we thankfully
Papa
escaped-
Igarashi.
We thankfully escaped the fucking cliche of anime girl is late for school with a fucking toast in her mouth because since Daddy Igarashi was making pancakes.
Daddy Igarashi is surely thinking of Busan while making those pancakes.
While whipping his cream.
Yes. That's something you whip your cream too.
Hey.
Hey. And then
I love Iki like still keeping the battle damage from last episode. I didn't notice that my first time through, but it's nice to see.
Yeah. And then as Sakura is running away, toastless, Kudo shows up.
God, I kind of love
also
Kudo.
toastless.
He's becoming my. No, he's toastless now. But he's going to get that bread.
He had a before. He has a right.
Yeah. See, okay, to me, Kudo is like what Hiromi was to the good guys, to the bad guys. A character who I thought was just a pathetic loser who I didn't like. I was like, screw him. I don't really care about him too much. Who I now absolutely love and might be one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's kind of a Chad.
Yeah.
We needed a character that's just murder kill.
And also, I
No,
love
he's not a character that's murder kill. He's murder kill Iki.
Yes.
He's like Kagero, but without any of the what do you call it?
Subtlety.
Hot topic.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But about as much homoerotic tension.
Also, we finally get people, these random people bring out, hey, Kamen Riders exist.
Yeah,
and of course,
I think the issue is we just don't have any random characters in the show.
But I gotta say, those guys, cool girls have taste. Jean is the best.
Hell yeah. I'm surprised Love Cove isn't on what do you call it? Social media yet, considering how easy it would be to grab a shot of her.
There would have to be so many emotes of just Love Cove. Just popping up.
Love Cove Twitch emotes when?
Don't worry, when Lovecop fucking merges out, you know everybody will be wearing it in the show.
I'm getting that.
I am getting a plushie. I am 100% getting a Love Cove plushie.
Fucking Lovecop hoodie.
Yes.
Oh, imagine that with you could have like the little snake bits on the top. That'd be so cute.
And if you had it with like a face mask.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, don't do this to me.
Toei Harby.
You saw this trailer of how Sega hired that man?
Yeah. Hire us to be our PR. We're clearly professionals.
Moving on, we see a clearly normal sight that no one's gonna call out or anything. A strange, random man walking into a school. Yeah, nothing odd here.
Fucking trash man.
Fucking god.
Such a
Speaking of a weird man walking into a place, Kudo walking into the Igarashi.
Okay, you say weird man walking into a place. Kudo is by far the most normal person to have ever walked into that bath. Genuinely.
Kinda.
That's what makes him weird.
And yeah, then he walks in front of Iki, starts talking shit at him, and then Iki, the one he has to blow about.
No,
fucking shoes. Take off those fucking shoes, and he just jumps at him.
Don't get me wrong, the shoes are amazing, but you've skipped over the very important part, I think, which is Lawman just knocking Dad out with a single punch.
I mean, of
course. What the fuck?
Of course. Boom. Never mind the implications that the Igarashi dad has lore. Don't worry about it. But yeah, just fucking Iki jumping on him and just taking off his shoes.
There's two things I don't like about this episode, and this is one of the two scenes where it happens. It's the music. On one hand, it's very funny.
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Was it?
Yeah, it's just thinking out.
It does feel a bit dissonant.
Yeah, I think this music would have been nice on another scene that comes later that I'll bring up when that scene brings up. But before that, we get to see Lawman's Phase 2 transformation.
As he transforms into Mr. Feel.
I was gonna suggest one of the girls from Azure Lane, but that's also good.
Yeah, and then Vice, the voice of reason. Okay, let's take this outside. Just not here. Also, I love the phase 2 form of Kudo. So cool.
So cool.
The eye in the middle is just.
Oh.
I don't really get why he's a sailor. But yeah, like a navy captain or whatever it is. But I love how his like saber tooth things like curl up and then like behind him. Like it's such a weird thing, but I love it.
And now let's get away from Raw into fucking Trashman yelling about Sakura.
Ugh. I can't believe like everyone just reacts so normally to this.
Yeah, it's just so fucked up.
Yeah. Only when the fucking walking trash bag shows up, everybody starts screaming.
He has this stupid like power stance too that he has both his hands on his hip, like shoulder with a shoulder with a cross.
Truly, as I said, the sequel to Isaac.
Oh.
God.
Wait a second. Wait. I'm going with this. Is that there's a white girl in her class?
Now noticed?
Yeah.
White woman spotted. White woman spotted.
Damn.
You think she's Russian?
And yeah, she
I think that was the info.
No, she's half Russian.
And she also shows up later. She even has a scene where she talks.
She does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Later.
Damn. Oh.
Yeah. And then I love the bit where she's like, okay, time to henshin. And then just all her classmates being just fucking dipshits in the fucking bathroom, especially.
I don't understand what's happening here, what they're doing to her. Oh, okay, wait, the white girl's one of her friends. I didn't even notice before.
The guy was yelling about her.
If there's a guy yelling about her, and also she's the only one in the entire school who knows karate.
But like, he summoned the monster, and everyone is like running away from the monster. These two don't seem to be scared. These three, I mean, don't seem to be scared at all of the monster.
Again, Russian girl. Of course, she isn't scared. She generates aura of cockiness.
She's gonna be the next Kamen Rider, Jean. After
Demons, you meant.
Sorry, yeah, demons. That is what I meant. Yeah. Okay, wait, no. With our STD joke before, having a teenage girl get just, no.
Don't give the high school girl STDs.
God, fuck. We should just shut up sometimes.
No, we have to keep going. This is the good part.
Speaking of transmitted diseases, Ichigo says no. Let's just take a snip of this to put in the podcast when I say that.
After that, we get the scene of a fake Wakabayashi walking in.
No. Say that again. Say that again.
Chameleon.
Wakabayashi walks in to try and find...
Kakleon somehow walks through the fucking wall. And then just gets spunked by the fucking figure.
I assume that's like some weird hologram technology the Phoenix has. Or alternatively, this takes place in the same universe as Dark Souls.
Of course.
Fucking illusory walls.
He should have known he was getting into an encounter.
Wait, no. It has to be Dark Souls 2 specifically because that's the only one where you don't have to punch the walls for them to, break the illusion.
God. I love that Ichigo figure so much. I can't get over it.
No. Denied. Yeah. It's also in this scene where just Hiromi's actor just goes in.
Give this man his own movie later, please.
No, he's gonna get his Christmas special.
Oh no. We get to the Christmas special and he gets knocked out and looks like he's gonna die, but the episode just switches into like an inside of his head and it's like what's the one with Scrooge? Not the duck, the guy. Ebenezer Scrooge. Like
Christmas
the
Carol?
ghosts. Yeah, Christmas Carol. It's just Christmas Carol, but in what do you call it? Ebenezer Scrooge is replaced with Wakabayashi.
I'm thinking it's
honestly, give him like 10-20 years and he could the actor could probably pull off a mean Scrooge.
One way I could see Hiromi dying in a way that would be the rawest. In the previews, we've seen that the next fight they're gonna be fighting in the base of Dead Man's.
Hiromi is gonna be fighting Chameleon outside.
Who? What did you say?
Hiromi is gonna be fighting Chameleon outside.
Oh, outside. Like, okay. What if the way Hiromi dies is sacrificing himself by killing Chameleon?
Ooh. Oh, you know what would be fucked? If he kills Chameleon, and maybe like something weird with how the Demon's Driver works. We don't really know how the Demon's Driver works or how he uses devil abilities. Means that he's eligible for like being a sacrifice.
What if
because the gift
wait, no, I have an idea. When he sacrifices himself, killing fake Wakabayashi, and because of the dead man's driver, he absorbs him.
Ooh.
Thus becoming a pseudo Giftex.
See, my idea was, I think he might already be a pseudo Giftex, because what are the Giftex? They're people who have fused fully with their, what do you call it? Their demons, right?
Well, no,
and he's already...
Those are with, like, phase 2 contracts. Like, to become a fully Giftex, you need to be chosen and appropriated by Gifu.
Yeah,
right.
Demons
So,
hasn't
what if
gotten
right
the
now he's a
gift
phase
com.
2, but in the base, he enters the base, and Gifu, like, forcefully turns him into a Giftex?
I'm thinking, like, what if, Hiromi would become, like, the, kind of like Sharbillis or Ansasu-chan, but for, Revice.
Who was Charbless?
Or Sharbillis, or how it's pronounced from, Saber.
Charbless.
Charybdis.
Yeah, the one with the weird name that's hard to pronounce. Yeah. Like, after he would, like, kill and fuse with Chameleon, it would fuck up his head.
Oh, what if he's like, what would be a pretty cool thing, like, to get the actor to let him show off his acting chops even more? He like switches between Hiromi and Chameleon. But I think that'd be like overstepping on Daiji's whole shtick, though.
What if he's just Greed from FMA?
Yes, but Daiji's whole shtick is also getting.
That's already Daiji, though. Sorry, what was that, Pep?
The Daiji's gimmick is also getting cocked, so that'll be fine.
But yeah, like, also, I was screaming when they got away from this scene. As Wakabayashi was walking towards Hiromi.
You were syncing with Hiromi, yes?
Like, I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? Cut.
Oh, yeah! It's like...
My balls were very blue.
Before that, I really love like this like little flashback we have like younger Hiromi and Wakabayashi. It's very cute. I like it. I love it.
I mean, it makes sense. We wouldn't have seen it before because there's no time.
I really hope we get to see it though, because these feel like scenes in a fuller thing. Because I want to know why, like, because Hiromi's just randomly sitting in a hallway on his own, and Wakabayashi gives him a loaf of bread. That feels like there's something like leading, because he's even like grabbing his hand there. There has to be something leading up to that.
Me wouldn't notice, but that scene looks exactly like Soichiro finding Sento.
Damn, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure that's awesome as hell. That's Build, right? Soichiro? Yeah. Ooh.
Yes, Sento is the main character.
Alright, yeah. Soichiro's he's the old barman, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
You could say the cousin of a Fruitman from Gaim.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That type of character.
That's fun. Alright, so continuing on though, because this is not an episode about Build.
And then we get a flashback to about Aguilar getting groomed.
Yeah, it's so fucked up.
Which I was thinking, like, either like for the Christmas episode kill, the one who dies, it's either gonna be Hiromi or what I've seen on Twitter, like some people theorizing, it's gonna be Julio, and that's gonna trigger Aguilar to be against Gifu. Like something's fucked up.
I think Julio is definitely going to be against Gifu-sama.
But yeah, like considering what's happening, he's gonna be against, and that could also like.
That could be the thing that pushes Aguilera to the good side too. Like, because from the previews, it seems like she's okay. She's fine with being sacrificed.
I don't know. She's also strapped to the chair.
That too.
And
that
again,
too.
Groomed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't think. But I think like Julio sacrificing himself is gonna be the thing that makes you realize, wait a second, this shit is fucked up.
And also just like the scenes of like these dark nuns, just like you're gonna be Gifu's bride. It's just like I'm so much more interested in like what are they? Where's that from? I want more lore on like around Gifu and his posse.
Also, you know what's weird? That's the full Gifu statue, but it's not in the club. It's outside somewhere. Like, it's surrounded by grass and light and stuff. like a big mansion.
I mean, of course there was a dead man cult even before Aguilera. It started 50 years ago.
I mean, yeah, but of course,
still,
but I want to know, how did it turn from that into this underground club, like, terrorist cult? I really...
Are they a splinter group that stole the statue of Gifu-sama? Or... Like, there's a lot.
Wait, maybe
they're just pretending to let Aguilera do whatever so she buys the lie.
But, like, why, though?
But it's only Olteka and
Julio,
all the others.
What if...
Aguilera being the only ones out of the loop.
What if Olteka kidnapped Aguilera and the Statue of Gift? Because this whole ritual isn't to bring back Gift. It's to put Gift's power inside Olteka. And he's just been using that... What do you call it? That ruse that Aguilera grew up with in order to get people on his side. So he can, like, make the ritual happen.
Our theory is that Olteka is the Kazari of Revise has been correct.
Yeah.
Again, fucking Olteka proving he's the green villain.
Yes. And just, what a smarmy piece of shit.
Olteka?
Yeah, Olteka. Like, he has the energy of a smarmy host club. Like a host from a host club.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The eye, what do you call it? The eyeshadow definitely helps too.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Cutting back from that.
Also, then we get again one of my favorite scenes from this episode, which is Kudo calling out Ikki.
It's so good.
I'm gonna guess Pepu popped off when he screamed "Egoisto."
Yeah. Kudo is so cool, man.
Look, just because I love Blue Lock, you cannot make me pop off that easily.
Hard work never paid.
It's just like this. I feel like this was the first time where Ikki got properly called out, and that fucked with him.
Yeah. I think the fact that it's Kudo also makes just so much worse. Because Kudo is such a dick.
I mean, of course the lawyer's the one who would fight with words.
Oh man, I just did something so fucked up. The saber-toothed teeth are coming out of his eye holes, and his eye is in his mouth where the saber-toothed teeth should be.
Yeah, what a good design.
That's also another thing
I love Resident Evil 4.
Oh, man. Who is the monster designer for this show? Because they are...
Is it like a company or something?
I also love how the teeth actually look like they're made out of bone. And not like just like... I don't know. It's good. It's good. The point is, it's awesome.
And then we fucking got back to the school where... Okay, Trashman, don't call her Sakura Chuan. What a slime. Ugh.
He's so...
And
I like
where, and that's also where I popped off with that's where the white girl got her scene. And she spoke, and I went, "Yo, white woman spotted."
God. Okay, now here's the place I was talking about before, with like the mixed up audio. Wait, don't say your.
Also, I'm glad that Sakura had the same face as us, and she was like, "Fuck it, fuck hiding my identity. I'm just gonna pop off now."
I love that little huh? She gives right before coming out. So
I love Coolio fucking kicking Trashman into the curb again.
Yeah, it's just so like good. She's like, "No, motherfucker, you're going to fight."
I was like,
but yeah, like
look at this. Look at this face.
What a slime.
Wait, he's making the same face that's on his trash bag demon. Oh my god.
But yeah, like, the hot Sakura was like, that's very delinquent-esque.
Yeah. And the solid punch is like fucking grounding him is so good.
I bet you if Revise was written in the 90s, she would totally have the delinquent, like, long skirt, like, the Pompadour-esque hairstyle.
I mean, I can still imagine her doing the squat.
Yeah. Like, she 100% does the squats. The slap squats.
Imagine her doing the slap squat with the, what do you call it? Lovkov bazooka instead of one of the bamboo swords. Oh god, wait, before we go on further, I love fucking smarmy asshole man just pointing his finger out and like fighting game idling. It's so dumb.
You can see how he just fucked up, and then just Vice goes, "Yeah, dude, you got called out, and now you're eating shit. Fuck what he said. Just be you."
Hell yeah.
And then he's like, "Okay, hit me, Vice. Okay, bonk."
Vice, besto friendo.
Like, these fights are so good.
It's great. Like, I don't know. It feels like it should be badly paced, having 3 storylines going on like at the same time.
Well, one is paused for the end, and we are going back and forth between the two. But it checks out because I'm invested in both of them.
Yeah. It doesn't like. Every time we cut away, I don't feel like, man, I don't want to see this. I want to see more of that. I just feel like, ooh, we're back to this. Ooh, every single time.
Lovekov calling fucking Trashman loser.
Yeah! I do like to think that means that in Lovekov's eyes, he's on the same level as Vice.
Also, I love the fucking, like, don't mess with us high school girls.
The what?
Yeah! Where the fucking Sakura goes, don't mess with us high school girls. How her girl squad just pops up behind her.
Hell yeah.
Go girl boss. It's
very, like, what's it called? Forze.
Yeah.
Oh. And also we got the repeat of like the best rider kick again.
It's really good. And then fucking Ikida's kaiju fusion.
Man, I sure do love Genocider from Kamen Rider Ryuki. Don't you just love Genocider from Kamen Rider Ryuki?
Yeah, I do.
I love that after the kick, Vice rushes to Iki, and not to do the countdown, just to stand there.
I felt so blue-balled by that.
No countdown for you. That bit is over.
Disgusting. Oh, I didn't even notice this before, but he cuts through the tusks.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh.
Yeah. Then we have the 2 losers having to get carried away by the original gift tax.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then we get back to the scene you all want to see more of.
Wait, before that, I do really like, oh god. Alteca, like, picks him up, puts him on his shoulder, and takes Kudo out. Julio just drags him by the neck.
Yes.
Also very wolf-like.
Talking about Julio, I noticed something in this scene on his design.
What is it?
Look at his chest.
The open heart, right? I also just saw that.
Looks very Jesus-like.
Oh no.
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 No. Not my boy. Not my boy.
Speaking of actors getting to pop off, fucking Wakabayashi's actor goes in.
No, we have to build up. Okay. First
just
we get
slow
great...
walk in. Yeah, slow walk in.
No, sorry, go ahead. This is your moment.
Okay, yeah, just the slow walking, calm. It's calm and chill, and immediate betrayal, and then
not immediate. You've always been one straight-laced man, like,
and then
lulling you in, and then boom.
Humanity has always known 4 emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. But today we have discovered a 5th emotion.
What is that emotion, Pep?
Gracias, Detomans!
He fucking popped up. He was holding it the whole time. And then
so good!
And then the flashback where he fucking erases the real Wakabayashi.
It made me jump. Like,
fucking
how
Thanos stabbed him.
Not just that, how like the camera is just on him, and we see that scene of the camera on him saying that thing, and it just pans ever so slightly to the right, and he's just standing there looking at him.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the same shot, just that they cut out the end bit, and that makes it just so good. Oh.
Yeah. And then and just manhandles everyone, gets the fucking Gifu stem, and just walks in, and then Hiromi screams. Just they gave me chills.
Oh.
I don't mean to take attention away from Hiromi, because I love Hiromi. We all love Hiromi. Hiromi's great. But Wakabayashi's actor, I don't understand how a human face can make the exact same expression that the fucking chameleon costume does. How?
That's why
How
they
is
picked
it
the actor.
humanly
That's
possible?
the one reason they picked the actor.
The thing is, what makes this even better is the fact that, like, he does Wakabayashi so well. And he also does this so well.
He does it so well. The chameleon fucking throws away his original, like, human form and takes on Wakabayashi's.
Yeah! It's...
With some good drip.
And
Yes.
Wakabayashi, he switches back to normal Wakabayashi when talking to George, too. That's so solid.
So good. And yeah, they said, like, we see, like, them, all three of them becoming gift techs, where, Kudo and Chameleon are just chilling, they're gonna be fine. Meanwhile, fucking Trashman is panicking. Oh shit.
Man, as if one of them here doesn't want to die.
I keep saying, honestly, I keep saying, like, the sequel to Isaac, he feels more like the sequel to Brain.
Don't say that. Brain was awesome and based. He was based and red-pilled. This
Brain
guy is just a
wasn't based,
liberal
but
cuck.
earned it.
Yeah.
Brain earned it at the end. But before that, he was a fucking bitch.
Yeah. But he was also Kamen Rider Brain.
Yeah, but that was later.
Just like you are, Kamen Rider brained.
Oh, that's funny. That's a funny joke at the expense of my own intelligence.
We're gonna get an art that's just for you. We're gonna have someone commission the art. Just take Kamen Rider Brain, but remove the brain. Just an empty dome.
God. Talking about empty domes. I love how, like, the contract for the gift X is, like, it's being carved into a clay tablet.
Yeah.
Like, that is so cool. Like, it can't be undone.
Yeah, again, we're going with the South American Indian aesthetic, like with the Aztecs and Mayans and that. Aesthetic.
I argue it's more Sumerian, but yeah.
Yeah, Sumerian.
Like, ancient, just generally.
Yeah, it's so cool. And then, we already have our sixth, and then just Julio and Aguilera are just like, what?
Wait, sorry. Before we do that, I would like to go through the faces of each of the new gift decks, because first you see Smarmy Man, like,
Trash
like,
Man, yeah.
Yeah, Trash Man's so thankful to be alive, like, his smile face. And then you got to Kudo, and Kudo's like, oh, fucking damn it. I think Kudo wanted to die.
Yeah, I mean, the
Just
sooner the
based
better.
on his face.
Yeah. He was hoping, okay, I'm gonna become a sacrifice and die immediately, right? Oh, fucking hell. I have to wait.
Oh, it's great.
And then the fucking chameleon is just chewing the scenery.
Actually,
I just realized he's gone down the same pipeline that Kagero did. Because now he's wearing all black and, like, wearing rings and shit.
Yeah.
how
and,
long
just
will they
needs the
start
makeup.
wearing Spanish clothes?
3 episodes.
No, that's gonna be the anime special.
No!
Yes. Ooh.
Yeah, and just the faces of Aguilar and Julio as they're being basically betrayed.
So good.
Where Julio understands he's being betrayed, where Aguilar is the one that has the 404 error in her head.
Yeah, because to her, everything has been for her and GIF. The idea that, like, she's just another pawn is... I also, like, absolutely hate but love Smarmy Man in this scene, because he acts like he's, like, been in control completely the whole time, and he
Yeah.
knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, like, the more I'm thinking about it, Julio might be my favorite antagonist in the Revise. Just a lot of his personality just comes like subtly. Like he was the one. If you when you go back, aside from Aguilar, he was out of the three the most devoted.
yeah, he doesn't
compared to
feel...
Otik.
He doesn't feel like a bad guy. He feels like a dog that's been, like, someone's, like...
A loyal dog.
Yeah, a loyal dog someone's commanding, you know?
Yeah, Oteka was always just like, if he had glasses, he would be constantly pushing them up.
Oh, God.
That kind of guy, right? He always felt like he had a scheme going.
Brain,
never
but if he
felt
was
like-
a Chad.
Yes, he was never honest. He never felt like he was honest with anything. While Julio, even when he was doing the karate, there was like the sense of honesty to him. Where I feel like if Julio wasn't a fucking cultist, he would be just this weirdo in a.
He would just be
dojo.
Zos.
I hope we get like a Code Geass-esque epilogue at the end of this series, and we just get to see Julio like, in a karate dojo. That's his epilogue. He's just training.
You mean in a karate dojo in heaven because he's gonna die on Christmas?
Oh, he's gonna be learning karate from God. Okay, Kuroto.
I do want to point out something I recently realized. The first non-Japanese branch of Shocker that was introduced in the original Kamen Rider was the Mexican branch.
Mexicans are evil confirmed.
I don't think that was the. So another fun thing about this, I guess Foundation X just has been disbanded.
Phoenix, not Foundation X. Phoenix.
Yeah, Foundation X is gone. So
no, Foundation X exists. Just a branch of Foundation X. Phoenix is gone.
Oh, okay. Like the public branch is gone, but the hidden bit is still there.
That would be great if after this arc, like they're like, "Oh, Phoenix is dead. What are we gonna do?" And then just Foundation X just drives in.
Oh wait, what if the reason like Foundation X hasn't done anything yet is because the only person who knew Phoenix's connection like as being a branch of Foundation X was Wakabayashi, and he's dead?
Well, George would know.
Maybe George doesn't
would
know.
He?
Also, remember.
He might not.
Remember.
No. Why would George? Why would George ever work for someone that was like such a bad villain for his writers?
Wait.
To be fair,
remember,
Foundation X's MO, a lot of Foundation X's MO was just making a Kamen Rider fanfics.
Also, remember.
That is true.
What if? Also, remember.
And also Pac-Man fanfiction.
It was told that Wakabayashi was instructed to handle George.
Instructed? Oh shit! You're right. You're right.
So
and he's supposed to be the
there are
biggest
higher-ups
man
above Wakabayashi.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a higher-ups of Phoenix or Foundation X?
It can't be the higher-ups of Phoenix. If it's the higher-ups of Phoenix, then him saying that, oh, Wakabayashi's dead, I guess Phoenix is disbanded now, wouldn't make any sense, because this will be higher-ups. So it has to be
Foundation.
You know, guys, what are the odds that George's dad is the great leader of Shocker?
It's gonna
really
be
high,
George's...
really high, actually really high.
I was gonna say it's George's uncle, but sure. You know why it's his uncle?
Because his dad is Busan?
Exactly. And his brother is, what's his name? The other guy, whose name I forgot now.
Ushijima?
The weird one. Was that his name?
Yes.
Him, yeah. I think this joke would have worked better if I knew what I was talking about.
You never know what you're talking
Maybe
about.
if you had a wiki open or something.
Yeah, maybe. Instead, I just have the wiki page for the Chameleon Dead Man open. The Chameleon Dead Man is a close acquaintance of the Deadmans who assume the human guise of Yujiro Wakabayashi to infiltrate the Phoenix and recover the gift stamp. He uses the Phoenix. Wait a second. I'd say the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Never mind. Continue.
Now we've talked about the fiction that is.
Wait. 1 second. I found this image they have on the website for the wiki for Chameleon.
What is? They could have picked a better image.
So good.
Now, since we finished talking about peak fiction, that is Kamen Rider Revice, we need to talk about something that's not exactly that level, but it comes close. So I just the second segment, which is me. What were we supposed to watch for the second segment?
I'm not sure, but maybe even if we can't remember, we can talk about one of my personal favorite Rider series, Kamen Rider Drive. More specifically, its movie.
Yes.
Kamen Rider Drive. Drive Saga, Kamen Rider Chaser.
No. No, you picked a bad one.
Or as they say in Japan,
No.
Drive Saga, Kamen Rider Chaser.
No, no. I said
That's
the
the
big
wrong
one.
one.
That is. No.
Yeah,
no,
the big one. This is the
No.
biggest one.
No, it isn't. You forgot about the prequel movie that came out in 2011, Drive, starring Ryan Gosling.
This is so stupid.
I mean, look at the image, look at the thumbnail right now. You can clearly see Ryan Gosling having the driver.
Oh my god, you're right. You can see Ryan
incredible.
Gosling having the driver. This is incredible. Good thing I've seen Drive 2011 by Ryan Gosling.
No, he was starring Ryan Gosling. It was directed by
Why does Ryan Gosling look?
Refn?
Why the fuck does he look so much like Ryan Reynolds in this?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. What do you mean?
No, he doesn't.
That is absolutely Ryan Reynolds.
No, they're completely different.
What?
No.
Look at this. No.
You're insane.
They look exactly the same. What are you talking about?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
What?
No.
I'm not racist, I swear. They look the same.
Not all white people look the same. Not all white men in their mid-30s look the same.
Wait, let me get another picture of Ryan Reynolds.
God damn it, Beep. We went over this. I even showed you an instructional video.
Instructional video?
Yes, how to differentiate white people.
Okay, wait. Look at this picture of Ryan Reynolds. I think this is the same angle, I think. Actually, no, it's not really the same angle at all.
That's not right! That's not even the same country. That's not even from the same country as the two.
Where is Hugh
Same
Jackman
movie,
from? Is
though.
he Australian?
Yes!
Oh, he's from down under.
They're from the same movie, though. Guys, they share a movie.
They share a couple of movies.
But we're not talking about those movies. We're talking about peak fiction, Drive.
Alright, give me a second to read up on Drive.
No, you should have watched it. We told you.
Yeah, we told you to watch it.
I hate both of you. I didn't fucking watch. God.
You don't watch peak fiction? What are you? Some Neanderthal that doesn't understand cinema?
How unlike Ryan Gosling from Drive.
You guys can start talking. I'm just gonna read up on the plot.
The plot is very bare bones, actually, even though it's based on a novel.
Yes.
Which
the
makes
plot
me
is
curious.
I drive.
The actual plot is you have a guy that is a stuntman by day, getaway driver by night.
There we go. Sorry, go ahead.
Falls in love with a married woman whose husband is about to get out of jail, and being the cuck, even though he got cucked, he's still like, okay, I'm gonna go help out this husband. That goes bad. Husband gets killed, and the wife is in danger. She's like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna become a movie that will eventually inspire Hotline Miami and murder everyone. That's real. Hotline Miami was inspired by this movie.
If I hadn't already known it was based on the novel, I would tell you you're lying.
Also, it's funny is that after the movie came out, the author of the original novel made a sequel called Driven.
So that means he did survive the end.
I mean, I don't know how it went in the novel. I mean, I'm curious what the difference is between the novel, because the driver, like, you know, he doesn't have a name. He's just the driver or driveman. He has barely any dialogue, and there's no inner monologue. So I'm wondering how the novel portrays him. Like, is it like just page upon page of inner monologue, where the director were like, nah, it's just gonna be autistic and just socially awkward instead.
It is insane that even keeping the meme in mind and thinking that the meme is stupid, it just went into my brain so many times.
There are
just
so
a
many
genuine
scenes.
feeling.
Yeah, there's so many scenes where people are talking at him, asking questions, and he just stares at them with the fucking same face that Ryan Gosling has all the time.
This muscular dude who just came back from jail is coming up to him. It's like, hey, you've been friends with my wife, and he's just smiling.
Yeah, and it's also the something like, not only is he a muscular man, it's Poe Dameron from Star Wars. It's the same actor. So I was losing it. And also like one of the characters in the new Dune movie.
Oh.
So just, and also like it was the scene where the lawyer for when the lawyer for the husband comes into the house, and she walks in and fucking the driver is just still staring at the cartoons.
No.
Like doesn't even acknowledge that another person came in, like someone came in, until she calls out, until the wife calls out. Yeah, but like this movie, like the plot is very light, very simple. Could work easily as a GTA game, but just what there's the cinematography, just the directing in general is so well done, and just that's the star of the show. Also, I love every time he is in a car, like at night, you can, even though his face is covered up, you can always even faintly just see his eyes. And just throughout the film, they focus a lot on his eyes, specifically.
I mean, they need something for communication.
Yeah, because he keeps the same face for like 98%, the most social awkward person I've ever seen.
There are so many scenes where he just seems sad for no reason.
Like, it's so hard to read his emotions.
I mean, I can because I have experience of being like that, but...
but it's still hard. But yeah, like... Also, it's fucked about. Everyone in the movie is very emotive, has a lot of just bombastic personality, like Rob Perlman's character Nino. Like, they're bombastic, and contrasting them is this fucking wall with legs. Like this movie fucking caught me off guard because the first half is very slow paced, very chill.
Yeah.
Could almost work as like kind of like a slice of life type like movie.
And then you get 50 minutes in.
Yeah, and then the heist goes bad. Paul Dameron fucking dies. Paul Dameron.
You get
he's not coming. He's not coming back for episode 10 of Star Wars.
You get 50 minutes in. Your first reaction is, fuck, Standard's dead. Your second reaction is, what do you mean it's been 50 minutes already?
Also, I fucking forgot his name was Standard.
Oh. I was genuinely torn up when he got shot.
Yeah, I was like, fucking hell, come on. And like, then you get the scene of like the wife being interviewed by the police. Like, there is no emotion. Like, the face doesn't change, but you can. There's so much emotion in that face, even though it doesn't change at all in that scene. Just, she became a statue. Just holy shit.
Oh.
And then after that, we get to see a woman's head being split open like a coconut with a shotgun.
Boy, did he get lucky there.
Fucking, how is that? That movie was so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, the second car that was, she knew about, that was with them, fucking almost drove them out the fucking out the road, almost killed them, and she still texts them where they are. What a dumb bitch. She deserves to get shotgunned in the head. The movie gets so brutal. Just what's your favorite scene? What's your favorite scene? Because I have a clear answer. I don't know if we have the same answer.
Probably once Shannon dies. Like, that sequence there is really good.
For me, it's the elevator scene. Just like,
I don't know, I couldn't take it seriously. I had a hard time.
I at first I was laughing my ass off, and then I just fucking silence.
Oh.
When that happened, it was like going for the kiss to take the guy off guard, and then just stomp his head into a puddle. And I love that scene because that was the first time where his face shattered, and the face went away, and it was just raw emotion.
Oh.
And just you get the feeling, like in a lot of those, scenes where he commits violence, aside from like the motel, because that was life or death, where it felt like he was like he didn't want to do this, but he didn't have any other answer as to what he should do.
I mean, what the fuck else do you do when you're stuck in an elevator with a guy who has a gun and he's not even hiding it?
But also the scene with the brothel where he just hammers the guy's hand.
Yeah.
And then just shoves a bullet in his throat. But yeah, Rob Perlman really just aces it.
Again, he's such a fucking dipshit. He complains about people treating him like a child, but calls himself Nino.
Well, what if that's just his name? What if that's just his name and he cannot do anything about it? And yeah, then just we have what was his name? Barney? I don't remember that Bernie, yeah. And he just fucking kills that bald dipshit.
Yeah.
Just like fucking fork in the fucking eye and then just knife in the throat. And he's like, okay, time for you to clean up after my mess for once.
I do feel bad for him. Because he's a piece of shit. But like, he really just got pulled into it, but he was like having good stuff going.
Yeah. Also, I love to see in the brothel how he was just fucking hammering his head, about to hammer him, like with in the head, and all the fucking
hammer a fucking bullet into his head.
Yeah, and the women were just chilling. They even called fucking Neo for him.
Oh.
Good girls, good job. Like that elevator scene where after he fucking stomps the guy's head, and then just as they're looking at each other with the wife and Drive-In are looking at each other, just also you gotta say soundtrack immaculate perfection.
Yeah, again when fucking Shannon dies.
His death was the most fucked up one. His death was the worst.
Ironically, like, the most painless one.
What do you mean painless? He says painless, but that didn't look painless to me. Just having your entire head slit open as you bleed out. Just oh my god. Also, Shannon wasn't an awful guy, but he was definitely a fuck up.
Yeah.
But why'd you tell them about the wife? You idiots! Fucking buffoon. And Nino fucking getting drowned in the fucking ocean.
I do have to say, what the fuck was the point of the mask when he was still wearing a jacket?
He had nothing else.
It's
the
most identifiable thing about him.
No, he needed the jacket so that the reference with the frog and the scorpion would make sense. Because remember, after watching this movie, I finally understood why Kojima chose him to be in Death Stranding. Because this has the exact same tone as all of Kojima's games. Where it thinks it's so subtle, but it's the most blunt thing I've ever seen.
Ryan Gosling is not in Death Stranding at all. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, the director.
Ah, okay.
The director his 3D model is in the game as Heartman.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just of course the director of Drive and Only God Forgives would be in a Kojima game, and they would be friends. Again, as I said, the movie thinks it's so subtle. It's like, oh, do you know the story of the scorpion and the frog? It's like that. Like, yeah, it's so subtle when you have the fucking jacket with a scorpion on the back.
No.
And just also all the music choices that have lyrics that spell what's happening in the scene. It's like, you're not subtle at all. You're as subtle as a fucking cannon to the head. But it's still fun. It's still like it is like, I would say, kind of unintentional style of people that think they're subtle but actually are insanely blunt.
To be fair, that is Ryan Gosling's character in this movie.
Yeah. But like, I feel like his subtlety is done the best because that actually feels subtle. Because he is very much like, an awkward character that does not socialize and has to be at least to some way autistic. Oh. So the way his character is portrayed is real well done. And also, I love that he's not a schemer. His plans aren't perfect.
That's never even plans, really.
It's like, even his plan, like, even when Nino tells him, like, hey, you don't know what you're doing, right? You're not familiar with this. Even where aside from Nino, who he had a grudge against, and he knew he wouldn't be able to like talk with him, he tried to talk with the fucking asshole. Like even with him, he tried to at least do it in a peaceful way. And also that scene as it was cutting from them into a Chinese restaurant, like trading like those fake smiles, then cutting back to like them going for the money and getting stabbed, and just that was so well done. Also, made me remember the fucking scene at the start where you see him for the first time in Nino's pizzeria, where he orders Chinese food, and it's like, fucking give me chopsticks, and then in the end he still eats with the fork. Like, that sold me on the character immediately. It's like, oh, I know what you are. I know exactly what type of character you are. Yeah.
I think what cemented Ryan Gosling at the end of the movie was the fact he did actually leave the money with the dead body there.
Yeah, that was so good. And then he just drives. Also, fucking almost like tried to bait us with the scene where he's just motionless, thinking he's dead, but no, he just drives away. And he drives away. And then you see little toy cars driving behind him to signify that this is a prequel to Kamen Rider Drive. That Riku Sancho had this all planned.
Hell yeah.
It was really good. Weird, but good.
Too bad they had to recast Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, they couldn't get him. They couldn't get him for the show. That's sad. Yeah. Not even as Chase. He would have been a good Chase. I was thinking about it. They're technically the same character. Alright, meme. This was a good prequel to Kamen Rider Drive.
Yeah, they couldn't afford Ryan Gosling in Kamen Rider Drive because they already spent all the money on Tony. You want to have an ending bit here, Meme?
Meme, we need you back. I still have to shoot you. So we can have pick the say. Hey, I still need to shoot you with bullets. With bullets about the. I couldn't shoot you last time because you were gone like an asshole. So now I have to shoot you. Okay, let me get those options at the ready. Let me get them at the ready. Okay, it's gonna take a while because I need to do it one by one to do it correctly, not like you.
But, no, I sent you the list. That wasn't you weren't meant to print them all out. I listened to the episode.
Not at the same time.
All right.
Hey, let me prep them. You can cut this bit out.
I'm not cutting this bit out. Hey guys,
no, you are.
Welcome to this bit. This is a
Hey Meme, I'm gonna force you to cut out the bit.
Why?
King Crimson.
Meme, it's time for you to choose.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. B.
What did you pick?
Kamen Rider monster tier list.
Okay, we're gonna be making a tier list of all the monsters throughout all of Kamen Rider, including Showa.
When you say monsters, do you mean each individual monster?
No, I mean Okay,
types of monsters.
We have types. Yeah, so we have Dopants and such, and we have the Yummies / Greed and stuff like that. That's what I meant.
Okay, right. Yeah.
And you can look at what the others were.
The others. All right. Yeah, sure. I
cannot wait to be the single authority on all the Showa villains.
Yes. I mean, we will read the wiki. Don't worry.
Well, gang, we may be reviewing monsters next episode, but I think it's worth remembering that the real monster
is you.
Also, there's one more bit we need to do.
I stopped recording at 1 hour 40 minutes.
Continue recording, motherfucker.
What?
Continue recording. There's one more bit we need to do.
No, okay, sure. But I meant earlier I stopped recording so my thing got unplugged. Continue.
Idiot.
I think it was around the drive bit anyway, so it should be fine.
Can't. Anyway, we were saying we're gonna make a Christmas episode, but we don't know if it's gonna line up with how our lives are. Mm-hmm. So we need to do the bit now. One of us has to die for the Christmas special.
What do you mean?
And since I already have a gun and I'm already aiming it at Meme, so I'm sorry, Meme. I have the gun and it's already aimed at you. We gotta fulfill the tradition. It has to be done.
No, please, no.
Goodbye.
Wait. Before I go, beep for the bear, boop boop pop people, poppy beep, poppy pop.
Die.
He's just like me, for real.
Ho ho ho!